Hey guys, it is MadameWario again. Welcome to the next Saturday morning cartoon. It's Rugrats Scavenger Hunt.
I haven't played a board
O
game in a long time.
M
Pop, you read the rules
G.
while I make some popcorn.
Alright, so while Dee Dee's gonna be a pimp in the kitchen,
Let's see here.
GP's gonna read us the rules
for
for my favorite Nickelodeon cartoon of all time. Rugrats is definitely my favorite, like, Nicktoon. There are a lot of close seconds, but this is number one, like, hands down. I have endless memories of this cartoon and have undoubtedly seen every single episode, 10 times each in my life, probably. So I'll have quite a bit to talk about during this, so excuse me if I, ramble on and don't say anything about the game. Or, I'll try to say as much as I can, but when I get crazy into something, oh my god, I'm like unstoppable. So we're gonna start a new game with this, and we can do Angelica's Temple, Pirate Treasure Hunt, or Reptar Rally. All of these are pretty fun. I mean, they're especially fun with a lot of people. The first time I ever played this, it was at my cousin's house. And we played Angelica's Temple most because that is actually my favorite. Even though one of the songs really creeps me out. What size board do we want to do? We're gonna do small because I don't know how much time we will have for this. And we're gonna be Tommy because he was always my favorite character. Oh. And then Lil and Phil, or Phil and Lil, whatever. And let's get started.
The stuff I ordered from the shopping network arrived. What did you get? They're replicas of
I think
ancient
that's
Aztec
something
idols.
I
They
absolutely
only
love
cost
too,
3
is
payments of
the
$19.95
animation in this game. It is absolutely hilarious. Plus I just love the humor in the show. So Grandpa's gonna tell us the story of the board game, which we don't really have a lot of time for because of time restrictions on this lovely network I'm playing on right now. So, Grandpa's gonna fall asleep. Angelica's gonna boss us around as usual. That's how the story goes, basically. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Because as much as I'd love to watch the intro, we don't really have time. The babies must work together to find the pieces of the broken statues. If the babies find all of their statue pieces before Angelica finds her golden statue, the babies win. Alright, you have spin, toys, a view game board, trade cookies for energy, and player status. You'll have to take a nap if you run out of energy. It's very, baby-oriented. Uh-oh. What do I get to do? What? I didn't want to do that. No. Go this way. Okay, and it's much like in Mario Party. Blue spaces are good, red spaces are bad, cookies are good, losing cookies is bad. It's all done in cookies, which is like my true demeanor. I live on cookies, and anybody who knows me knows that. I am obsessed with cookies. I'm like the Angelica without such evil, even though I was the bossiest child in the world. I am I'm not that bossy anymore, I promise. That or I am and I don't even know it. Oops. Oh my god, you found a piece! I don't know why he's dressed like a Yankee. I don't know, but anyway, I think I said something, or I started to say, first time I ever played this was at my cousin's house, who also loved Rugrats. It's probably... Okay, this is the creepy music, and the creepy part. This is actually... This scared me when I was little. Okay, so anyway, I played it at her house. Why is there a border there suddenly? I forget why. What? I don't want to go to the crib, but I don't really have any other option.
How did you get here?
Oh, I have to take a nap. I don't like naps. Anyway, and at the time I was I had kind of grown out of the, you know, young childhood phase where it's like any game you adore. I was kind of iffy about cartoon-based video games just from not having luck with them. And by the way, what's going on right now is he's trying to find a piece of treasure for us, which he didn't find anything. He found a dust bunny. And if you run into Spike, you get to ride him around, which I always loved about this game. Anyway, back to my story. I was kind of iffy about how the interpretation of, you know, cartoon games would be, because they were gradually not being as good. I was starting to notice that. And then this game came along, and there's honestly not much to this game, but I loved it. I don't know if it's kind of because it's like Mario Party, like in a sense, and I absolutely love board games. That's pretty much where my love of Mario Party came from. By the way, if Angelica runs into you, she'll take a bunch of cookies.
I gotta bust out of here.
Oh boy, I'm in the crib. Sweet. By the way, when I was a baby, I totally shook my crib like that. Let's go in the red door. Okay, that's all we got to do. Oops. So yeah, I was really impressed with this game, and again, even though there's not much to it, it is a great game. And pretty much every single person I've talked to has said the same thing about this game, who played it as a kid. And obviously it's because of a love for the show. But, this really is a fantastic game. What the F, Stu? Why do we all have to go to the crib? Come to my crib, yo. Where did that even come from? Is that literally where that came from? Like, I'm a baby, go to my crib. Probably not. I'm probably way off. Oh well. So I guess now I'll talk about the cartoon a little bit. I know I've been, like, not really explaining much of this. Again, me and my rambling. It's so hard to say this, or to explain this game in so small words, other than what's visually obvious. Like, if Spike runs into you, it's a good thing. If Angelica runs into you, it's a good thing. If Grandpa runs into you, he'll give you cookies. So, that's a good thing, too. You just don't want Angelica to run into you, because if you run out of energy, you have to take a nap and miss a turn. What up, Spike? Maybe I go this way, I can get to Spike. No! No! Okay, good. 1, 2, 3... Wait, can I not go anywhere else? What is this? And... can we go forward? Okay, let's search. Where do we want to look? In there?
Now I can go anywhere.
What? Move any direction. Sweet! Okay, and yeah, getting little tools like that help you throughout the board. Kind of self-explanatory. Oh, if you land on the Dill space, Dill comes out in his Reptar wagon, and I forget what he does. It's been too long since I've even seen that space, honestly. I will say that probably my favorite season of Rugrats is Season 3, because my favorite episode is in Season 3. Although I love every single early season pre-Dill. Post-Dill, not so good. I didn't like that. I didn't think it was necessary to add Dill, nor was it necessary to have All Grown Up be more than just a one-day special, but, you know, that's getting into a whole different argument, so... Uh-oh, she found part of our statue piece. So anyway, my favorite episode, and many people know this because I've talked about it a lot. Sup, Gramp? Oh, I stepped on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. Gramp, watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go to the crib either. Okay, this is not working out in my favor. Many people know this. I'm sorry. I've been, like, kind of causing, like, oh god, what is it? What is it? Oh no, I don't want to be in her room. Wait, 3, 2... whatever, we'll just do this.
I found a statue.
Well, sweet action! So yeah, let me get back to this. I'm sorry, it's taking me like 4 minutes to say what my favorite episode is. My favorite episode is the episode where, Angelica breaks her, or breaks with quotation marks, her leg. That is my absolute favorite episode, where she pretends to break her leg. I love how it starts too, where she like goes over to Tommy's house and she's bored out of her mind, and he's like, I'm gonna take a nap, and she asks Grandpa to do something with her, and he's like, I'm about to watch tournament fishing on TV, and like he and Tommy both end up asleep. She's just watching this fishing channel. I think a reason I found that so comical was because my grandpa was kind of like that. Loves fishing. I actually like fishing too. I used to fish with him all the time, especially when I was little. Like, I would fish all the time with my grandpa. But I can recall a couple times when he was like, oh, we gotta watch this fishing tournament on TV, and I was like, oh god, no. So I can like relate to that. Plus, oh god, what are you doing there? I imagine is probably one of the most famous lines in all of, you know, all Rugrats episodes, is the chocolate pudding line. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding? 'Cause I lost control of my life. That line. Oh, there we go. Grandpa's giving out cookies. Yes, it's very, very comical. I absolutely adore that episode, though. It's my favorite. Another favorite of mine, I was just thinking there are so many favorites that are like second place. Oh, I can't like pick favorites right now because I know if I turn off the video I'll think of a different one and be like, oh no, I think I like that one better. But I also like the one where like Angelica thinks she's gonna get a baby sibling, you know, baby brother or baby sister, and it ends up where you know, she has those like nightmares about this huge baby that's like, I'm gonna eat everything. I found that pretty comical. Oh, I guess I can set wherever I want to go. Let's search around in here some more. Well, sweet action. Wait, what was I? Oh yeah, the baby, like, baby sibling episode. I always thought that was really hilarious, though, how they did that. God, there are so many! I can't even think of all of them. Like, on the spot like this, I can't think of all my favorites, but please, people watching, let me know what your favorite episode is. And, yeah, definitely let me know what your favorite episode is, because there are so many good ones. Oh god, that's the second one. Oh my god. Okay, this is like second runner-up. Which I saw this one recently. I really did. And a certain someone who I hope is watching has watched it with me. My second favorite episode is probably the one where Chucky and Tommy get locked in the toy store, like after it closes, and they they end up finding that giant gorilla, the Thog hungry. Thog want to eat. Oh my god, I love that. I seriously laugh my head off every single time. And then Thor goes back in time. Oh man, it really is like great. What? I know you already have one of those. Oops. God, it's like one of my favorites though. Ah, now I remember. Yeah, if you need to find a crib when you need energy, like if you're low on energy, or else they'll start taking cookies away from you. Uh-oh, I'm just about out of time, so I'm actually gonna have to start wrapping this up. I would make this multiple parts, but I know these boards can get really long, like because of getting all the pieces. I just know that from past playing of this game, that this can turn into a very long process, even though it doesn't seem like it. So, or else I would make this more parts, but I'm afraid it will end up being like 3 or 4 parts, and then that's like ridiculous. especially for a co-op channel. So please vote whether you want to see more of this next week. It will be a different part of the game, but regardless, it will be interesting to continue this game nonetheless. So please just let me know your feelings and thoughts, and please comment your favorite episode or favorite moment from Rugrats. This has been MadameWario. Thanks for watching, guys.